Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to our Omnifactory. I am just crafting up a bunch of Draconium. I'm probably really low on under Dragon Scales. I'm down about 900. Yeah, wanted to craft up the Draconian Block so we can build a bigger tier Draconic Energy Core. Unfortunately, did that work? Yeah. Unfortunately, the Draconic Information Tablet is bugged. So, yeah, I don't know how to fix that. So we will. I can't look at the how many blocks you need, so I had to like go online and find that out. But I think should be 56 blocks of redstone, I believe, was the amount. I looked it up about 10 minutes ago and I've already forgotten. I think it was 46. So I'm going to do a tier 4 because the tier 4 is the largest one you can do without having to do the 9 energy stabilizer things on each side. So we're definitely not ready to craft up 32 more of those, but I've done a little bit of work, and I moved this a little bit back, and I've kind of cleared out a room, and I don't know how big I'm gonna make this kind of space, but this is kind of what, if we go down to, or go up to a tier 8. So I think it's probably gonna need a bit more room, but I don't know. We'll see. Because once you get it actually like lit up, it's actually like a circle. So it doesn't quite clip, but I'm probably gonna need to open this up maybe like a couple more spaces, I'm thinking, but I don't know, we'll see. We're definitely not gonna be doing that. But as we can see, stabilizers valid, stabilizers invalid. It's because you need more of these. You need 9 once you go above 4. 9 per thing, and if we remember, they are quite expensive to craft up all the diamonds and stuff you need. So yeah, I'm not going to do that quite yet. And plus the Draconium, it just goes up exponentially how much you need, and yeah. So we will do that. So 4, I want to turn that off because I'm pretty sure I need to. I don't know. Like, if I tell it to automatically craft this, let's just break it. I don't know what's going to happen if I tell it to automatically break it, but I have the wrong blocks on the inside. So basically, it's going to cover the center part in enough. Yeah, 54. That's right. Yeah, it's going to cover the middle block with redstone, and then every single outside bit is going to be Draconium. I guess I could have just shown that. Yeah, so you can see that is on the side. So I do feel like that is, oh, maybe not. 3 by 3 by 3. I feel like that, did I get too much redstone? I don't know. Let's double core. Yeah, I got like way too much redstone there. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, that doesn't seem like that is. Maybe I looked at the tier 5 one for redstone. I don't know. Activate. All right, so there we go. But as we can see, we have almost 10 billion storage, which is a lot better than what we have at the moment. So I want to, we're gonna have to kind of do this temporarily, because basically I'm gonna have to keep the base operational as we start moving stuff down there. Like if we move all this simulation stuff, which by the way is gonna be such a pain with all this inventory stuff, we're gonna like lose all, well, not lose it all, but it's not going to be, it's going to drop on the ground. So, I mean, that's going to be a bit of a pain for a lot of this stuff. But I'm going to do a lot of that off camera. There's no point in me doing that. But yeah, basically, I can't move any of this stuff because it needs to be powered, obviously, and it needs AE. So I'm going to have to kind of transition here, and eventually, I think... I'm just trying to debate, like, how do I get power? If we move all these down here, downstairs, and then start trying to fill up, you know, the energy core, how are we going to get the power back up here is kind of what I am trying to decide. Now, there is the Draconic power. I don't know if I want to... Could maybe... Man, I really don't know. I think I may end up just running cables, to be honest, just to just until we can start transitioning down, and once we get most of this stuff. But yeah, if in case I need to run blast furnaces and stuff to craft stuff up, I need this operational. So basically, I'm trying to... Do we want to do... I mean, this isn't the cheapest, but it's actually not. It's not terrible for these. The Awakened ones. Man, that is so expensive. I don't think we quite need Draconic Energy Relay Crystals. We probably only need the basic ones, to be honest. We don't even need the Wyvern at the moment. I don't think. Again, I can't look at the book, though, because I don't know what the transfer rate is. I think they're... It depends on how many, like, connections you can make and stuff. Obviously, the higher tier are better, but... And I just don't... I guess... Since it's so far down, maybe we should just... I don't know. Let's at least get... Let's get one of these at least going. And then... We're obviously going to have to run a cable down. Decisions. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit messy during the transition, but there's nothing I can do about that. We do need like an input-output. Guess we could do... That one could be going up to the base, I guess. Just to be... Forget how you, you click on the glass, that's what you do. Forgot to bring a piece of glass. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of this happening. Running back and forth, and I could probably do something a bit more convenient with that, but yeah, this is going to take a couple episodes, unfortunately, so if you want to see progression, yeah, maybe check back out a couple episodes, because unfortunately I don't think we're going to progress too much here while I am kind of moving everything. What's the crystal binder recipe? Does that need... Does that need... No, just a Draconic core. Alright, not too expensive. Alright, so for the input-output, you need to place one of these pylons. If it's above the core, you can place it anywhere. I'm pretty sure you can place it anywhere within the, like, the box that this kind of creates. So like from this point to this point, and kind of like that box, and then a 3D shape kind of thing, I think. I think. So if this is, I think it's like 8, these are 8 blocks out, so I think it's like 7 blocks out, and 7 blocks up, 7 blocks down kind of thing. So you place these energy pylons anywhere in this, and then if you're above the energy core, you place a piece of glass below it. And if you're like down below it, you would place the glass above the energy pylon. And then this indicates that the power is going into the thing. I want to right click that, and that says I can get power out of the Draconic core there. So that's going to be like an output. I'll probably have our like input maybe below it, or yeah, I don't know. I just kind of got to figure this out. So let me kind of decide how I want to get the power, because the power is probably the first thing we're going to do. One minor issue is that since it's going to take a while for it to fill up, these things are going to be running at full blast, and as we can see, I don't have a ton of diamonds because I've gone through like thousands of them, crafting up all the billions worth of RF that we needed. So we're a bit short on diamonds at the moment, unfortunately. Also, I was kind of thinking, we haven't done much with solar panels, and they're actually very powerful, and we can actually get up to Draconic. But even looking at that, that doesn't even produce as much power as one thing, but I don't know. So let me kind of figure out what I'm kind of doing here and get some stuff crafted up, and we'll come back. And we are back, and I have done a couple things here. I've gone ahead and crafted up some of the crystals, and I have gone ahead and attached it to there, but unfortunately it does not reach all the way up into the base. I think the next tier up of crystals will, I think the Wyvern one might be far enough. I know the Draconic one will, but like I said, these are a bit too expensive at the moment, but we'll get there. We'll get upgraded. So basically I threw one kind of in the middle, and I think this will work, but I may need to switch it out for a relay. Because it's technically like an input or output. There's not, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I threw one kind of in the middle, and this is actually attached to both. One up in the base on the capacitor, and then it is attached right there. And it does go through solid blocks, so I don't particularly want that, but like I said, this is just so we can get the base kind of rebuilt down here, and then we can just get rid of this stuff. We won't need this, but yeah, you can see it up there. Also, I have kind of tunneled down, and if you look all the way up there, you can actually see the cable. I just kind of picked a place over here. I meant to do it right here. I miscalculated, but yeah. Again, this is just going to be temporary until we can transfer everything down, but yeah, we'll just connect. Now hopefully, yeah, it looks like I didn't miss any. That wouldn't be fun. Alright, so basically we'll come down here, and I think for the time being, and man, I should keep forgetting to bring glass for the energy pylons. I think we'll just, here's the thing, by the way. I actually need to, this is going to be, oh, that's going to be an input. I'm pretty sure this needs to be output. So output into the machine it's connected to. That's why I'm a little curious if the one in the middle is going to have an issue. It might. I don't know though. So I think we'll just go ahead and... Man, those take a long time. I've never actually broken one of these dynamos before. They take a long time to break. Holy cow. Maybe I could just use the crescent hammer. That would probably instant break them. Yeah, there we go. And we also need this. So we'll just do these 4 for the second, and I'll do the rest. We'll do the rest when I'm... Okay. All right, we got all 4. Got that connected. Glass, before I forget. Man, this is probably a good time to go ahead and get wireless too. I did look it up and it's not difficult to get. I just haven't done it yet. Alright, so if we do... I think I'm just going to throw them down here just to get this powered. It's such a weird kind of transition. I don't even know if I don't know if we'll have these in the final kind of. Actually, I wonder why these don't stack. I mean, it's probably because of the stuff in them. We didn't lose by just manually breaking them, right? Yeah. Also, we're gonna have. That's actually going to be an issue right there. Because I need to put the glass underneath. This is going to be a bit awkward, actually. I think we'll do... I'll do it 1 over. Because we got to put the glass there, and then I'll come up the side. That's what I'll do. There we go. Okay. Wait, no. Doesn't the glass have to be? I actually don't know. No, it's actually even. I don't know. It seemed to connect, so we'll see. I was just gonna say, I'm actually even with the thing, so I didn't know which I need to be on top of bottom. But I'm gonna do Signalum, I think, because this is all gonna go in 1. I think this will output enough. I have 12 times 20. Yeah, I think this should be enough, right? 524,000? That should be enough. Except I didn't think about... I'm going to have to break this stuff. But this is all going to be changed. All the stone is going to be turned into a better thing. Yeah, I didn't plan this very well. Yeah, I didn't want that anyway. Oh my goodness. This is why I do a lot of stuff off camera, so I can focus on what I'm doing. Yeah, that doesn't look very good, but oh well. This is, like I said, this is just temporary until I can get the base transferred over, and then we will start. I don't even know if I'm going to have these numismatic dynamos. If I can get the fusion reactor up and running like permanently, I will just have the... I'll just have the turbines. And I won't even worry about like voiding. It's fine. If it's like running and it's all the Alright, there we go. It is actually working. Yeah, if I have infinite resources on the plasma that we're producing, then I won't care if it's voiding power. It's just a little, at the moment it's a bit okay, I just realized I've got to do this. Alright, but there we go. So there is that. We are filling up our thing. So 10 billion. Filling it up relatively fast. We are producing 100,000. Yeah, I'm like, are we gonna have enough? Is this gonna trans? But if I have 12, yeah. So about 300,000 we will be producing. And then when this fills up, will shut off. All right, so there's that. And then I need to, this is output. That's correct. And then, see, I think the one in the middle is not gonna, yeah, that needs to be output. I think, right? Output to the next. Yeah, see that one? Pretty sure. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a relay. Unless, actually, it just may not need to be transferring power. Maybe actually why it wasn't doing anything. Because the one up there is probably full, isn't it? Alright, we'll see. So output to that. That up. That. Alright, we'll see if that is actually gonna work. I think, or does this need to be, this needs to be input, right? Input. Output into the thing. Alright, so that has to be output. Man, I can never remember. I think that needs to be output. I think the one down there needs to be input. And then the relay, you can't change, so. Alright, so I think that... Oh my goodness. I think this will... This needs to be input. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now it's... I think it's transferring. Yeah, so input from the block it's attached to into this thing, transferred to the relay, and then the other relay is output into the block it's attached to. All right, so there's that. So I'm going to transfer the rest of the numismatic dynamos down here, and we'll come back. All right, so we're back. Just crafting up some more cables because we might need them. I've been doing some, trying to figure out how I want to kind of move power around the base. And I'm thinking eventually I'll probably have wireless stuff. Unfortunately, this part that I'm doing right now, I'm planning on moving these pretty much first, I think. Get these out of here. And yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm just gonna start breaking these down. And how do I want to do this? We're gonna need to grab all those. Unfortunately, these do not stack. I'll probably... I'll just keep the one so we can export buses. So let's do that. That's right, I'm gonna need... I think I'm gonna just set it up the exact same way. I actually liked how this worked. So import buses for the extra whatever it's called, extraterrestrial matter. Export buses for that, and then probably just pipe out. Yeah, with these, I think. Now, question is... Yeah, I guess we'll do... Yeah, this cabling is so confusing. I don't know what goes to what. Yeah, I think we'll take this as well. Might as well. I'll leave that. I don't know. Let me get this stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Need to. I need to start just getting it kind of set up. I just need to go and just kind of see how it is. All right, so done a little bit more kind of crafting up here, and this is kind of what I am thinking I'm gonna want. So kind of like a wall and some glass. I'm gonna kind of do this kind of around. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I think that looks kind of cool. I think I'm gonna change these out so they're not the same as the walls, but yeah, I'm kind of thinking this will be the central kind of, or at least probably won't be the center of the base, but as we can see, just kind of right when you come in, you'll see this, and then all the power will branch off from it. You can see that one going up to the top. But I have added another one with an input bus, and then I've kind of done some hallways off to the side. It's kind of similar to my first Gregtech New Horizons base I kind of did. I actually like that design, but I wanted to move to a void world for the lag, but we don't really have any lag issues in this world. So I think I'm going to do that, kind of the hallways again, the main hall, and then branching off into the different kind of rooms. So I'll have like a blast furnace room and et cetera, et cetera. I just kind of really like that design. I think it was kind of cool. I do have cabling going down the middle. So I've covered it up, but there is a cable running down the middle. And I think that's how I'm going to do that. And I think maybe like a wireless or a relay crystal at each kind of room, and then we'll send the power in that way. The only problem is I don't particularly like it going through, I don't really like it going through the walls, so I'm still got a little bit of tweaking here. But yeah, eventually I think I'm gonna have it connect to a wireless like right in the center, and then we will just power every single like RF machine, at least in here. But this only connects to 16, and there's way more than 16, so I can't do that quite yet. So what I think I'm going to do until I can upgrade is I'm going to throw that there, and throw that on there. This one is output. Now that should, yeah, now it's filling up. I may need more because this can only output 50,000, and some of these simulation chambers I think are like 8,000 just for one. So, all right, I think what we'll do is put this on this end. Kind of like how I said it set up. Maybe like that, I think. And then I can expand, and I have room to expand this room. It needs to be bigger. That needs to go out farther, but I think that's what we'll do. And I think we'll just do Lumium, and then connect it to that. But like I said, this eventually will get upgraded to just wireless Draconic, I think. All right, so let's throw those all in there. $27,000, I think. But 30. This is the one with the most. I can't push this out any farther because there's only one. There's only one block. So maybe I should have done it a little farther in, but I shouldn't need to come back here. Yeah, so we'll do that. And then basically just have it set up exactly like I had it before, I think. I'm excited to just get this all in one area, I think. All in nice rows, clean, organized. Look at that weirdness off to the left. Everyone else do that? I can see like the sky. It's funny. Oh, there it is again, off to the side. I have no idea what causes that. Alright, so that. All these. So there's that. I guess we'll do man, see, I just gotta do a little bit of kind of figuring out and adjusting and just seeing what I like. And we will adjust as we go. But I would like to hide most of the cables if possible. That's why I don't want to have this with, you know, this stuff all over the place. But we gotta do what we gotta do at the moment. So let's. Guess we'll do that. Extract, and there we go. I'll do that. Doesn't really matter, but all right. So we can see that's working. That's filling up those. That's all working, and yeah. All right. Well, there we go. That is kind of the beginnings of my base. See, I don't like this. I don't like how it's going through. I don't know. We'll see. It's just gonna take some trial and error and just kind of seeing what I like and what I don't like. And I was thinking of maybe we'll do like that. Maybe I could just make this a 5 tall. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see if I like that. Kind of like a hole through that. Oh, did that not? Oh, I forgot to. There we go. So that should start. Yeah, there it goes. All right. So now they're running, and we should see. Yep, there's the power. All right, cool. Yeah, so I just got to do the conduits, and we'll get that set up. But all right. Unfortunately, that it does look like it's going to be it for this episode. Probably going to be at least a couple episodes. I'll try to do a lot of the stuff off camera because, I mean, you've already seen me set these up before. We don't need to keep doing that, but I would like to kind of just show a bit of progress so you can see my thought process and kind of where I'm going with this. I'm really regretting putting this where I put that. I'm like, that seems silly. On this side over here, I think I'm going to have all my power gen. It needs to be kind of close to that. So I'm thinking fusion reactor, all the turbines and stuff over here. But yeah, I just needed to get these set up and filling that up. As we can see, we're actually full. I've had that, I've been doing a lot of stuff, so the world's been open for a while, so that is filled up. But yeah, I think that is a, see, I don't know, I kind of like that. Do we like that? I like having the lines of power going down the center. I don't know, I think that's cool. And I'm actually not hating that. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and have a good one.